So today we're looking at something called the Lobster Paradigm.
Mm.
And I have to be honest, when I first saw that, I thought we were pivoting to marine biology.
Right. It definitely sounds strange, but it's actually a perfect metaphor. We're seeing this massive move away from the chatbots we all know.
Those passive text boxes.
Exactly, towards these fully autonomous agents. And the poster child for this, a viral open source project, just had a huge rebrand literally yesterday, January 27th.
That's the Clawdbot to Moltbot thing, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. I guess Anthropic, the Claude AI people, weren't too thrilled about the name.
Yeah, classic trademark issue. So the developers just leaned right into the lobster theme. They're calling it molting.
Shedding the old shell to grow a stronger one.
You got it. But look, the name change is just the surface. The real story here is about what this thing actually does.
Okay, so let's strip away the branding then. What makes Moltbot different from me just, opening up ChatGPT in a browser?
The whole philosophy is, well, the core idea is local first. It's the brainchild of Peter Steinberger. He was just frustrated that cloud AIs have, total amnesia. They forget you the second you close the tab.
Right.
Moltbot is different. It runs on your own computer on a Node.js runtime.
Okay, Node.js runtime sounds a bit heavy for the average user. What does that mean in practice?
Think of it like an engine that's just always running in the background on your machine, 24/7. It's not a website you visit.
And its memory.
Simple text files, right on your hard drive. It basically lives with you.
So it's always on. Does it just sit there waiting for me to type at it? Or
No, and that's the big shift. It texts you.
wait, hold on. It texts me.
Mm-hmm.
I get enough notifications as it is. You're telling me I want my AI spamming my WhatsApp.
You might, especially if it's doing your job for you. I mean, look at the Dan Piguine case study. The guy didn't just use this to write a few emails. He automated his family's entire tea business with it.
An entire business.
The whole thing. Inventory, scheduling, customer service. He didn't build some complex app. He just texts his local AI.
Yeah.
And the agent has hands, that's the term they use, so it has the permissions to go into his files, his spreadsheets, and actually do the work.
Okay, AI with hands is a cool tagline, but how does it actually, grab things?
For developers, it's pretty wild. It uses a protocol to basically hijack your coding software. It can open your code, write new stuff, run tests, and fix bugs, all while you're getting a coffee. It's not suggesting things, it's driving.
That sounds incredible for productivity, but you just said it has access to my hard drive, my spreadsheets, and it's running all the time. Doesn't that require just an insane amount of trust?
And that is exactly where the nightmare begins, because this week, we saw what happens when you give a lobster the keys to your house. It's being called the security shock.
What happened?
Researchers found over 1,100 of these gateways just wide open on the public internet.
How does that even happen? I thought the whole point was that it's local.
It was a simple configuration error, a really bad one. Users put the bot behind a proxy. Think of it like a digital traffic cop. But the bot got confused. It thought everyone coming through that traffic cop was the owner, connecting from localhost, and it bypassed password check completely.
So if I'm a hacker and I find one of these exposed bots, what can I see?
Everything. Because of that long-term memory, an attacker could read months of your private chats.
Yeah.
And they could steal API keys for services you pay for. And in some cases, because it has those hands, they could run commands on your computer with root privileges.
That is just devastating. I also read something about a fake extension.
Yeah, that was nasty. Attackers saw the brand was going viral, so they released a fake VS Code extension called Clawdbot agent. It looked totally real, but it was just a Trojan horse. It dropped malware right onto developers' machines.
So the whole rebrand to Moltbot and hardening the shell, that wasn't just a cute metaphor. It was a survival move.
They absolutely had to. They've rolled out strict new security measures now, forcing encrypted connections, fixing that proxy issue. They're basically telling users, if you want this autonomous agent, you have to be the one to lock the front door.
It really feels like this massive trade-off. We're heading toward a future where, apps just melt away and we have this one prompt to do everything for us. But the price of admission is becoming your own systems administrator.
That's the reality, isn't it? We're moving to a place where the prompt is the only interface you'll need. But to get there, you have to grant some entity root access to your entire digital life.
Which puts a whole new spin on privacy. We used to worry about a big company reading our emails in the cloud. Now we have to worry about the digital butler we invited onto our own hard drive.
And you have to wonder if your AI assistant has the keys to your house, has access to all your files, and never ever sleeps. Are you really the master? Or are you just the administrator for a digital entity that knows you better than you know yourself?
A good thought to end on. Thanks for diving in with us. We'll catch you in the next one.